But in terms of now, I want to make some money, all right? Because I have all the right intention now. What do I do? The first thing is your 5 times salah. If you now understand that money can't benefit or harm, you know the rules associated with all that stuff. But now you have to, go after it. Okay, what's the first thing? If you don't have salah in place, there's going to be no barakah. Like the chicken, you can feed it in 2 ways. You can spread all the chicken feed, or you can put all the feed in one place. The chicken can have an easy time getting it, or it can be all over the place. So barakah, so 5 times salah. And the more in the masjid, and the more on time, and the more mindful, the more powerful. I would even argue that it's one of the most powerful ways of ensuring easy rizq in this life. Just making sure those 5 prayers are solid. Get them in. Make sure they're getting done. And then a certain regiment of daily istighfar. I'm actually giving you the tools now. Because most people are like, maybe sign up to Hustlers University and learn about the freelance course and this, or sign up on this platform and learn. We'll get to those. But the first thing a believer always goes towards, iman and a'mal. So the real means, salah, istighfar, these are all a'mal. Dua, tahajjud. Once you have these in place, now okay, let me go back. I decided to study at Harvard University for a reason. It has a name. Can it really benefit or harm me? No, but it's a means that I take. It opens up, God willing, certain doors. And it's the path Allah put me towards or on. And alhamdulillah, but you don't find me on every, like going around people, I've got a Harvard degree, I've got a Harvard degree. There are many people that are simpletons with Harvard degrees and vice versa. So this aspect needs to be in place, then putting the effort to learn the trade and prioritizing. 5 times salah is my calendar, in the masjid whenever I can, at least Fajr and Isha, a daily amount of Quran, a daily amount of Dhikr, Istighfar, your moment-to-moment prophetic adhkar, like leaving the house, waking up, going to sleep, making wudu, praying, going to the masjid, traveling, whatever it is, being with your husband or wife, learning all those, deploying them, being in a state of awareness, then things will just come to you, man. They will. It's like, because it's God's matrix. Saying, okay, you fulfilled all the real needs. Then Allah was like, it's easy, man. It's like, everything just falls into place. It's not magically or randomly. It's because you got God on your side. So this is how you balance between a perspective with a few bullet points, intention, yaqeen, the things that we mentioned, halal source, fulfilling God's commands, not distracting you from your other priorities, charity, sadaqah, all that stuff, helping others within your family, starting with your closest ones first, your wife, your children, your neighbors, and working your way out, your parents, all that. And then after the perspective is fixed, then the amilu salihat, you fixed amanu, now amilu salihat, salah, dhikr, prophetic sayings, the different daily adhkar, all of that is in place. And very important, avoiding the haram. So there isn't like you're doing all this good stuff, you're taking 2 steps forward and 17 back because of backbiting and ghiba and this. That's why, as part of my book, The Afterlife Manual, I have a section in the end called like the raqib challenges. They're like muraqabah, like you watch over yourself, you make sure there are certain sins you don't commit, and you have to do a streak of 40 days where you don't break any of those things. Just like they have the 40 strong for your workout. For 40 days you won't eat junk, you'll do this, you'll work out for this many hours. The same, but spiritually, you take care of the soul aspect of you. Why the soul? Because it's God's command. What strengthens the soul? God's commands. Why? Because the soul is made from God's command. What strengthens the body? Water and food. Where does the body come from? Earth. Where does water and food come from? Earth. So you strengthen the ruh through God's commands to keep you focused and prioritizing God's command over everything else.